let's get on up to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. For the call, we bring in our broadcasters, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach.
Welcome back to another live stream. Today I'm playing my Bears franchise mode with my special guest Mark Hoskins.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. I'm happy to be back today.
Let's get set to match up with the Chicago Bears.
Hopefully we have a good team in this game, too. I'm hoping.
Charles Davis with
you,
and now we sit CD at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters
who knows? Colts get the ball first. Aren't Bears around too? And who's going to win this one? Colts or Bears? What do you think, Jim Joey? What do you think? You think Bears? Let's hope they get their first and second win of the year. First win of the preseason. No, preseason it doesn't really matter, so all you want is you just don't want guys to get hurt. And we've had injuries this year, right? So far. Yeah, each game we're going to switch off, and who gets to be the Bears in the game in this franchise mode. So who knows? I'll get to be the Bears a few times, quite a bit. You'll get to be the Bears quite a bit yourself, right? That's the plan, at least. So who knows? I'll let Gimble Joey control it from here.
Come on, let's go, D.
I have Andrew Luck.
Noise, we're watching some
play action.
Arizona Diamondbacks game on
YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Why am I running with Andrew Luck like that? Oh! I just heard Andrew Luck. I heard Luck.
Andrew Luck hurt?
Yeah, but he got up after that.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here.
Luck got hurt in the first play and a running play from scrimmage. My bad.
He's like a dream's got out.
I am very sorry that Andrew Luck. I should have ran with him, but I did. It's a leg injury, of course. I feel terrible for what I did there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Sorry if you're a Colts fan and if you're watching this video. I'm sorry I hurt Andrew Luck in this game, but it's only a video game, so he'll be back during the season, I'm sure. I'm pretty positive. What knee cartilage tear? Will not be able to return. Yeah, I'm keeping Jacoby Brissett the running back. What?
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go.
Well, that's not going to happen in real life this week on Saturday.
This is Marlon Mack, 3rd-year running back.
Marlon Mack
will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
What could happen? He could get hurt. You don't think he's going to get hurt in the game? If that happens, that's on me. That's on me, I guess. That's on me. It's a video game, so I blame myself if Andrew Luck actually gets hurt in real life. I hope he doesn't. He's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback and fun to watch. You know, I like watching him. I feel bad for Colts fans the last few years. The guy who replaced Peyton Manning, literally.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
What we hear so often, how
literally, the guy who replaced Peyton Manning, Colts have had no luck since Andrew Luck has joined the team. I think they've only had about 2 or 3 playoff appearances, so it's not very good. So yeah, if you're a Colts fan, I feel sorry for you guys that you have a good team.
If you're new to the channel, please subscribe.
Touchback.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback Mitchell Trubisky leading out the Chicago Bears.
Yes, please. I will accept any new subscribers.
Touchdown spike from 7 to 24.
Pink. It's pink, Jimbo.
And of course, most importantly, the Bears went from 5 wins to 12 and an NFC.
You look for it. Look for the pink M. It's pretty easy to find. It should be.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So who knows what the Bears are going to do this year with this video game. Remember last week in the game, I was with the Bears defense. Had like 15 or about 10 to 15 offsides penalties against the Giants and against your Giants. Remember that game, Joe? Yeah. Let's go back to episode 2. Watch that. You'll see all the offsides penalties the Bears got. About 10 to 12. I don't know why I got so many, but you never know. I don't know why. I'm sure it's all right now. So I hurt Andrew Luck.
Hit the ball. 5.
And that's on me again. As always. Just like last week, and offside penalty in the Colts this time. So we'll see how many times it happens. I hope not. I hope it doesn't happen all week. I hope it doesn't happen all game. If it does, I'm gonna kill the creators of the game, Madden video games. Whoever the creator of Madden video games are, I'm gonna kill them right now for this. Literally, I feel terrible.
It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
2nd and 4?
From the shotgun is
Trubisky, nowhere past to the 40.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard.
Nice hit by number 41.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hit the ball. Come on. Hit the ball.
Joe's trying to snap the football, guys.
Hit the ball. Hit the ball. There we go. Thank you.
Action. It's Trubisky.
Holding.
Pass interference.
That's not pass interference.
Pass interference.
That is not pass
interference. They're trying to take a shot, but it's
maybe to you, yes.
He was a 3rd-round pick, not
draft class. Ridley, I like him. Riley Ridley, he's going to be a good player, I think, for the Bears. He's going to be a great player, I think. He might be, by far, the Bears, I think, found themselves. I'll tell you about what I saw later in the week, so I'm going to tease this little what I'm saying. Yes! Picked off. Malik Hooker.
They have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it.
I'm going to tease something right now and tell you. I'm going to tell you something a little bit later about what? I'm telling you something. I'm going to tell you something what I read earlier this week, or in the last week about something that you're going to find interesting. I'm not sure if you're going to believe it, but I guess we'll find out.
Go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down.
I'll tell you during the second half. I'm going to tell you. I saw the story online, a headline online, and I read part of the story. I just want to tell you, see if you believe what I think. What the story is about. You might laugh and think it has to do with the Chicago Bears, of course. So stay tuned for that. Huh? No.
I heard today. I heard on the radio today. There might be a girl kicker trying out the team
for the Bears.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. This is totally different. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you at the end of the first quarter. It's a very interesting story, and I think you're going to find it amusing. It might even make Bears fans a little happy about this, about the next. It has to do in the future.
When you can play action them or stick something to them between the
oh man! McManus out of Northwestern. Wow. The Northwestern Wildcat. Former Northwestern Wildcat.
3rd down, passing down.
I might buy one of his football cards, to be honest. Never know.
Oh, let's catch my fans there.
Nice.
It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down,
watch the game on the pregame show on Arizona Diamondbacks game. And they serve guy floated.
Want to tell people where they can find that game on
YouTube?
On YouTube? Kick your field goal.
On the NBA Network. On the MLB channel on YouTube.
MLB YouTube channel. Yeah, I might watch it when I get home. When I get home, after I pick some tomatoes.
But it may be over by the time you watch this. If you watch this later.
That's video.
No, the game might be over if you watch this later.
Yeah, if you watch, yeah, true. Or you could do both. Do both. Open 2 different windows on YouTube and watch both on 2 different videos. Watch it on your phone or wherever you're at.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there and looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick-6 for the first points of the ball game.
And in my experience, a lot of quarterbacks after throwing a pick-6, the first thing they want to do is fire another one.
Oh, my tight end.
Back immediately, but what really helps you get back in sync is a good, long, methodical drive, mixing the run and the pass, tamp things down a little bit.
On second down, here's a
fumble falls loose. Akeem Hicks. Jeez.
And his guys will take over at the 25.
Akeem Hicks on the fumble for Marlon Mack.
Team's ever happy when
what are they doing?
Has a turnover, but if there's
Make
ever
the
a
screen
good time
over.
to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
What do you think about this? Whose ball is it, mine or yours?
They start out first and 10.
Huh?
I think it's football. He's down.
He's not. His butt's down. His butt is down.
The ball's out though.
No, his butt. Once the butt touches, he's down. The ball. Once the butt lands, he is. Once the elbow and butt touch, he's down.
I don't know.
My ball.
Ball's out.
Let's get the ball. Colts ball still.
I think the ball's out.
Puts the ball still. I'm still on offense.
Come on.
Good call. I told you.
Bad call.
Once the butt and the elbow land, once the butt and the elbow land,
bad call.
He's called down.
Bad call.
No fumble.
On first down, they'll start out with
Mack.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not.
Okay, redeemed yourself, Mac. Good job. Redeemed himself.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping.
He redeemed it.
I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his
pass. Nice. Who was that?
Over on the right side.
Who was number 8? Roger? Chester Rogers? Nice.
Line.
Thank you. 22 yards pass.
Pick up there at 22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And this time
tuck that ball away, Mack.
He'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he'll go down at the 28. The completion good for only 6, and they'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
It's good. 3 points.
Is right down the middle.
Good job by the Colts. Redeemed them.
7-3. Vinatieri, the NFL's oldest active player, also the league's all-time leading scorer, past Morton Anderson last year.
Yeah, he turned 46 in December of 2018. He really can't see it in his leg. Maybe in the beard.
You can see it in the beard.
Maybe in the beard. That's about it. But as long as he's booting them the way he's booting them, keep going, big guy.
The Browns are 0-3 in the preseason. Makefield 15 of 22 and a touchdown through in the 38-7 loss to Tampa Bay. Wow.
Interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that?
Who knows about the Browns in this video game? It's a video game.
I think you are.
Lions wanted to. Buffalo wanted to. Gilbert trying to snap the football here, guys. Let's see if Gilbert Joe can get the snap off, and he's going to use the timeout. Gilbert Joe uses the timeout.
Take ball. Take ball.
Gilbert Joe has to use a timeout. Sadly.
I had nice ball.
I would have just taken the 5-yard penalty.
No, not taking the 5-yard penalty.
Why would I?
He'll be dropped at the 25.
I just let Cohen drag my guy forward.
Nice solid gain.
Literally.
Advantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 25 on second down, Trubisky.
And Robinson. Nice.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
9 seconds till game time.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender
9
away
seconds
from the football
in the
and give
quarter.
the quarterback a really nice target. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed.
That's into the first quarter.
Like that,
so about my story, Goomba Joe, if you're paying attention.
Second down, staying ahead of schedule. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our
So about my story, Goomba Joey, here's what I'm telling you. So I saw a headline in a story recently about the Chicago Bears, and it was a story that said they're predicting the Bears within the next 5 years to win one of the next 5 Super Bowl titles.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I read a story, but part of the headline and story, and it was talking about how the Bears general manager. Talk about how the Bears general manager, Ryan Pace, came in and rebuilt the whole team, organization-wise, and they're close to, within the next 5 Super Bowls, the Bears are going to win one, they say. I'm not sure about the story, but if you're a Bears fan, you're probably pretty happy about reading that. If they can actually get a kicker, don't you think? I'm not sure about that. They're going to have a girl trying kicker? I never heard this. Wow, I never heard this.
Look it up.
I will look. I'll probably look that up.
There's some video somewhere. I was going to talk about it later, but talk about it later. He talked about it.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the
let's look it up after this live. I want to see this story. I want to know if this story is actually true what you're telling me, so we'll look it up.
Whenever you get good and ready.
Yeah, but the Bears winning Super Bowl in one of the next 5 Super Bowls, that's going to be interesting. But who could have thrown the Patriots at 1-7 in this 21st century?
That is caught inside the 5.
Good play. Bears are actually having a pretty decent day in this game, although compared to the last 2 games when he got beat. We were both the Bears in those 2 games. So one of us was the Bears in the first game, the other one was the Bears in the second game. Cohen went the wrong way there.
I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Touchdown, Chicago.
What?
That was caught, I thought.
These offensive starters still out there in the second.
I was waiting for a touchdown to happen. I was waiting for you to set up the extra point. I was like, that's a touchdown. I thought that was a touchdown from the beginning. Must have not been paying attention. I just saw him they're playing end zone. I thought he had it. Oh, nice job from the defense. Yes!
Intercepted. Quincy Wilson with an INT.
Mitchell Trubisky has interception issues in the preseason so far. In the franchise mode, don't you think? We'll see in the regular season when the regular season gets here. Who knows? Who knows? Colts defense. Wow. 2 picks.
It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something.
And he got about 4 or 5.
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
About 5.
On the board.
Okay.
But this time on offense,
they
don't want to see the field goal.
What am I doing tonight? I don't know yet.
They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
I don't know what I'm doing tonight. You know what you're doing?
Yeah, we go live.
I don't know what I'm doing. Why? I don't have any plans for tonight. We're going to watch some baseball on TV. I don't know. Watch the Cardinals. Watch my St. Louis Cardinals play tonight. 9-2 winners over the Brewers. 9-4 winner over the Brewers last night. Probably watch that game. See how they do tonight. First place Cardinals, of course.
With 2 to go on 2nd down.
Let's see what else. That's pretty much all I have to play for tonight. If you're alive, I might have to watch if I get a chance. I'm not gonna watch the whole ball game, the whole game, but I'll watch most of it.
But the strong safety position end up making the tackle.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
3rd and 11. Man, Chris Jacoby.
Shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd down, Brissett escaping the pressure right. He can run. The ball comes.
Oh, ball loose.
Go! There you go! Let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Yeah!
What the hell?
Yeah, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yes!
Yeah, without
Yes!
Plus, gotta worry about making the team. Those types
Bam!
of runs don't
Let's
happen.
go! Let's go!
Now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
You have to be.
Themselves a 7-0 lead here.
That
you
is.
recall was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead.
A crazy play. Big play. What the heck was that?
They shouldn't wait for
Khalil
halftime.
Mack.
Start working hard right now.
Huge. I don't know, man. I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna say about that. And he finds Robinson for first down.
Let's go!
A good pickup, 17
Wow.
yards and a Bear first down.
I have no idea what to say about that. What do you say about that?
And that means it's a
Bears even coming up big, yeah. Trying to get the first one in the preseason, who knows? Maybe.
Get out there, stop the
Yes.
offense, but you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On first down, Cohen. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after
My defense holding touchdowns so far.
Well, if the coaching staff
Yeah, your defense has been held to a touchdown. Your offense has been held to a touchdown.
No, nothing.
Stop that running play.
Huh?
Nothing.
I'd
My
say keep
offense
that
got
in
nothing.
mind. They want to try
Your
that
offense has a
again, but
touchdown.
they
No,
hit
my
him over
defense
the
got a touchdown.
Your defense got a touchdown? How?
Interception.
Yeah, you mean the fumble?
On second
No,
and
interception.
9, Trubisky.
Interception. Touchdown.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot about that.
Last week I remember asking you what would an
thought it was a
offensive
fumble.
coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason. Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
Yeah, the Bears' offense has been held to nothing.
Pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses.
Incomplete.
Guys that play with a
Fourth down.
They just go out and make plays.
Fourth and about 9.
Take over in order for you to notice them. Not only was the call spot on,
Bears are going to try to make it a
the
7-point game.
defense right there. The zone was absolutely
I'm
locked
guessing.
up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's
You're
a time
okay?
to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Field goal's
There's
good.
nothing available there
10-3.
for him.
So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
At the 21.
Up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his team. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though?
Second time's the charm on the tackle by Jackson.
And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown.
Mike Leake on the mound for John Jackson today?
Better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach would be ecstatic.
Jeez, good by Joey, making me.
Punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling.
I'm trying for it.
Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
I don't know why I'm going for it, but I'm taking a risk. It's early. It's early on. You want to get your offense specialized.
Let's go. Yeah.
This is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Ever since Andrew Luck left, the Colts' luck has gone from good to bad, even though they started with the ball.
Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen.
Why? Who's it on now?
Stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. Well, they had stopped
declining it.
On the run anyway,
I wanted the play to count. 3rd down. I think I took a risk on making that for 3rd and 5, making that declining the penalty. Don't you think? Did I risk it? Did I risk take the declining your call penalty?
Yeah.
Because I know you're going to get the first down now.
The screen pass here to Cohen.
And I came up big. My defense, thanks. Thanks to the Colts defense. 4th and 7.
2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
We'll see what Joey do now.
They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that
play
if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down.
And he's making 13-3.
Let's go.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
25?
And we take some time to spotlight T.Y. Hilton now. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the 2nd quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's 2 sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion. Anything possible.
I don't know why I used a timeout of this. I threw it in for a pass, but I used a timeout for no reason.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
What the hell?
Let's go! Get up! Let's go! Interception, let's go!
Wow, nice. Set the Bears up for a chance to score before halftime.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he goes down.
Bears are tricky defense to do and play against.
Now Trubisky to throw over the middle.
I want to use a timeout. If you might want to use a timeout. Okay, good. Sorry, this gave Joe an idea. You told him to use a timeout.
Perhaps a chance for one
My bad.
quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back to
Joe has 8 seconds on the clock.
On first down.
I'd say if he doesn't get a touchdown here on this play. Now you have to go for a field goal. I'd say a field goal, 28-yard field goal. That's really interesting to see. Really, you're not going for a field goal? Man, this is a risky call. This can put me back in the game in the second half if you don't capitalize here.
With 5 seconds left, and they'll burn
and you're using your last time out, really?
5 seconds left.
I don't know what Joe is trying to do. He's tricking me, I guess.
After the incomplete pass here now,
and he's out timeouts and he's tricking me. We'll see. We'll see. 13-3.
play of the half. It's Trubisky.
Let's go.
No, touchdown. That's a touchdown? Really?
Let's go.
That paid off, I guess.
Allen Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
He might be down at the 1, maybe.
That's touchdown. As they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Touchdown.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of
it's gonna be 20-3.
Colts are going to because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
Better pay off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
And it's halftime. I'm down 20-3. Jeez. And I have to give the ball back. I have to give the ball back to you, which scares me a little bit. Just I'm a little scared.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Jeez, Gimba Joe's going to get the ball back with the Bears offense. And the Colts are down 20-3. I think it's because Andrew Luck is gone.
Back underway in this second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20.
Because Andrew Luck is gone, it's on me right now to come up big. I need to come up big.
So here's the Bears offense now as they
Colts offense needs to come up huge, and you know, with Andrew Luck out of the game, I'm not sure what to do
here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly. Because
defense.
What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team that they're driving to come back and win.
Well, third preseason game, you want to get all the starters their reps, correct reps, get them longer time played, get the starters used to the game.
Darius Leonard applied the heat.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2
Colts are gonna, the defense is gonna need to step up in this game, second half for me to win.
Series to series, play to play.
This one into the hands of that.
4th down and 11.
The 19-yard line.
Just a 5-yard
pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Wow.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart.
T.Y. Hilton.
They did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down.
That's a little dangerous head.
Yeah, being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half.
Breasted back out.
First time to touch the ball in quarter 3.
I need to find T.Y. Hilton, but he's been covering the line. Mac?
Because some teams
a yard
to start a half.
A yard?
Teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for the...
Not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 2nd and 12.
Jeez.
Man open right side. It's Rodgers. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that?
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right
there. You go,
they're
nice.
going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments.
Kidding me.
Different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That was 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
A 47-yard attempt.
And that is not going to get there.
Wow.
It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I didn't call any timeout. No, I didn't. No one didn't.
Running game can really benefit your team right now.
There's 3. Each of us have 3 timeouts still. If you will see that. No, it didn't. We all 3. Each of us have all 3 of our timeouts still. No one did.
I thought it was timeout though.
No.
Come on, hit the ball.
They go play action. Trubisky. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Now he'll let it go on the touchdown. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 35 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guys covering take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by them. And once he's by them, there's no catching them. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to keep points in your mind until they go up on the board.
Thank you, offense.
We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
There's jump.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. They go right back to Mack. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. This will be caught inside the 10.
What? Touchdown! Oh, fudge, I stepped out. I stepped out of bounds.
A gain of 32 that time.
I stepped out of bounds. I'm still going.
For a second, I thought they had it right there.
Now looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed.
Zone infraction, defense.
He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
They'll run it with Mack, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Marlon Mack taking it in, and the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Well, it was the big run that got them down into position, and then they finish it off one play later with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, and they've got them really thinking to themselves, after that big run, they're probably going to come back and hit us again with the same thing or something similar. Instead, they go to the air, and it's a touchdown that way.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen.
Pretty good defense there.
Carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
First touchdown for the Colts, not enough.
Those hybrid players, guys who could do more
than
one
like
thing.
20
if you play strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid.
Let's see what happens.
Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. Trubisky lost the football, and the Colts pick it up.
No, come on.
Stops.
Got the hit on Mitch. Trubisky right there.
No backs in the backfield. All receivers out into pattern.
And this game is what's turned into mine.
Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the
I just showed him to Joey who's boss on that fly run. Right on in and take the ball out. So thank you to the Colts defense.
Tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
Taken down.
Into the quarter. Let's see what happens.
This third quarter. Khalil Mack able to put an end to that
18.
play, and in so doing puts an end to this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter.
Still have 2 people?
You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Here's Bissett, flush to his right. Completes it to Spencer Ware. Maybe a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Go ahead, but
yeah.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores.
You have to,
and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one.
Why jump like that? Come on.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So
jumped already.
On fourth down. Here's Brissett. Flushed out.
Let's go!
Receiver, and he's
injured.
I've heard both their quarterbacks. I've heard Luck and Brissett. Who's the third string quarterback? Someone tell me now.
We'll be right back.
Someone tell me who's the Colts' third string quarterback.
He's going back to the locker room.
Who's the Colts' third string quarterback? Please tell me. You gotta be kidding me on that. And now Danny Trevathan, he's hurt too. Did he? Yeah, it looked like Trevathan was coming off the field hurt too.
They've got the 2-score lead. Look though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here,
oh my god!
They definitely
do. Danny Trevathan, the linebacker, he looked like he was going on the sidelines with the training staff too. So your linebacker got hurt too.
Squash that hope one more
Man, how'd I hear both quarterbacks for the Colts? If you're a Colts fan, I'm very sorry if you watch this. I heard both your quarterbacks, Andrew Luck and Jacoby Brissett. Broken finger will not be able to return to the game.
Sorry about that.
And who's the third string on him? Rookie? A guy's never played? The punter? Wow. I am very unlucky today.
Come on, take the ball. There we go.
Throwing on third down, Daniel. He's going to air one out. Unable to connect, incomplete.
So now I have to get the third string quarterback to play for the Colts. I don't even know who I'm playing with. I am nervous.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself killed. You're gonna kill me enough. It's 27-11, but you know. Yeah, if you like Cuba Joey killing me, comment below. Cuba Joey killing me, please comment below. I'll get it started, please. Literally. Walker. I don't know who this guy is. He might be he's a third string quarterback. I don't even know who he is.
The other guys held up.
Come on, seriously.
This happened last week for the Bears, too.
Stop jumping.
Not necessarily to not get the first down.
Stop jumping. Don't play the game. Stop jumping.
Very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Why did they show Andrew Luck?
Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
We'll see what his offense can do.
Oh my God! Let's go!
Picked off at the
Let's get it! Picked off! Let's go!
Right at the 44-yard
2 interceptions from.
And 3 tackles. Player of the game right there.
Talking about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation,
player of the game right there.
An interception here when you have to claw your way back in.
Honestly, gotta say he's the player of the game.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
We'll see.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
The tackle made by Derek Kindred. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Now this is an example.
Colts might have to go sign a quarterback depending on how long their quarterbacks are all out for.
And guess what he's doing?
I'm sure it'll be fine though.
Secondary guys have to make a lot of tackles.
Oh, come on.
That's on me.
I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Can I stop jumping? I want to play the game.
I don't know. I hope so.
So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you
get the game over. Jumping.
He wants to get into the backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that.
On the give, this is Cohen. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with second and just 2 yards to go. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Come on. Seriously, come on.
Stephon Anthony coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean...
Okay, Walker, let's see what you do this time around.
Definitely goes to the defensive player.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next
possession. Snap.
With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he
can
ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game.
Bad luck for Walker.
But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch the run.
Out of the gun, Boykin. Finding Paris Campbell, and there's Campbell's first NFL catch. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Now Boykin on 2nd down. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play.
And
that'll make it 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, man!
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Danny Trevathan.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Return will be stopped inside the 10.
I had it right there. I must have thrown to the wrong defense. Must have thrown to the wrong receiver.
2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll start things on first with Troy Cohen. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From his own goal line, Daniel. He's got his tight end, Burton, and he gets it to the 30 when it's
I was holding on that play.
And they pick up 25.
Holding. I made a holding penalty.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner
now it's over.
It's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
Start the bus in Chicago.
Sort of the evolution
leave
of the
our building here in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Okay, it's I need a Hail Mary. I'm going to Hail Mary. Who cares? I just hope someone gets right open. I just hope someone gets open.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
Game over.
Time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were really helped by their defense.
First preseason win for the Bears.
I think
I'm sorry, guys. Bears finally get a win on the board. Play Cleveland next game.
Pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people
Browns
down.
next game. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, it's about taking the ball away.
Good game. Good game. So I'm going to end this live stream today. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
And I want to say something too.
Okay, go ahead.
So, yeah, do what he said. Like, comment, and subscribe. So, besides subscribing to Gilma Joey, subscribe to Mark Hoskins, okay, please? With a pink M on the on my name. Have some great videos. I'll probably be posting some of those on Twitter, possibly as well. So we'll see what happens. Okay, see how many views I can get. So I'll see you next time as well. So, Gilma Joey, thank you for having me.